MTN SME Hub. Link to growth, link to success, link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome back to the Big Small Business Show. In studio with us today, we've got now Khalo. He's the Managing Director and Founder of KHL Automotive. All right, so we've now followed the journey, which is, by the way, typical. It happens for many entrepreneurs where they get to a certain size and they collapse back to a certain size. And hopefully in my answer, I'll try and give you some pointers on for that not to happen again. But the question is around actually scaling, getting more clients, which I think is the critical thing. So if you had to be highly critical of yourself right now and say, what do you think the reason is in terms of your approach to selling that's not working? What is not working about your approach to selling right now?
Oh, I would say I never really learned how to sell.
Yeah.
I started out being comfortable invoicing one client month after month, and I knew that I was going to have to get out and find more clients, and I did do that.
Yeah.
Where I tried to introduce corporate partnerships or sponsorships, where I do cold calling.
Yeah.
I write emails to corporates, and I try to find something that is similar in terms of what we as KHL share with the bigger corporates.
Yeah.
And I try to link that and try to say, look, well, if you're doing skills development, we're also doing it. Can't we partner? It's been tough. It's not easy to sell. It's not as easy as it looks.
I want to ask you another weird question. I'm asking all the tough questions, but I'm going somewhere with this and I really want to help. Your personal relation, Neo's personal relationship with rejection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, none of us like it, but tell me what happens after you've been told no, no, no. What happens inside?
After I've been told no, no, no,
Yeah.
and now it's a bit different.
Yeah.
I actually look for the no, because now I've realized that after the no, then I can ask the correct question in terms of what can I fix or what can I put together so that it can be a yes.
Yeah.
And I find that the no's open up more information.
You spoke about your growth development approach, about taking all these young people in. So, and you said you try to find a way where you can collaborate with the corporate. Why do you think they'd be interested in your youth development program? Or what would be interesting for them in your program?
I believe we have a common problem where the youth are unemployed. If you walk around the townships, you find Monday to Friday people walking up and down the streets, not having anything to do, or some who don't have access to higher education after matric. So we try to come in a way that we trying to create an ecosystem where we can at least start with the welders, because we are in the welding environment, welders and boiler makers. Those who are unemployed and are unable to further their studies. And we've already partnered with Mesita, where now we can take apprenticeships and they can come out with a national certificate, occupational certificate in welding.
I get why you would do it, and what you've said is 100% true and important. But in the insert, you spoke about also linking the corporates youth development to you. Are they then would they pay then for the staffing on your in your environment? Is that how it's? I'm trying to work out what the value is to them. I get the value to you. I get the value to society, but I'm trying to work out what the value is to them.
The value to them would be if we would be in a position to place our students in their organizations.
Okay.
The way they don't even have to pay.
Yeah.
And we place them so that they can get the relevant experience on the job training that's required to make them more employable and gain that experience while doing that.
Well, now just give me 3 products that you make and sell. Just Just give me an example of what you produce.
So when we started off with Kaizen projects, so improvement projects.
Yeah.
But our products are material handling stillages and trolleys. So stillages or trolleys that carry car components. So if you disassemble a car into small components, each of those components has a trolley, a custom-made trolley that's specifically made for that specific part, whether it be a door or a tire or a battery, and taking into consideration the quality of that part. So we'd make those different stillages and trolleys.
Okay. And why did you lose that client? Was it just that there was end of contract, or did you lose it because of price or quality? Why did you lose it?
It was end of contract. We had a 5-year contract. It went slightly over the 5 years. I would say about 6 years, which was good. That we did go beyond the 5 years. But from the beginning, we knew that after 5 years, we'll have to be on our own.
Okay. All right. I think I've got enough information there. I'd rather spend the extra time giving you some pointers that are to give value back to you. And do stay tuned, because when I come back, I've got a lot to speak about with Neo.
MTN SME Hub, link to business success.